Yo, what's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we've got something super exciting to talk about. Minecraft's version 1.22 update, known as the Creaking. This update is massive. And trust me when I say it's taking the spooky vibes in Minecraft to a whole new level. If you're into eerie atmospheric builds or just love a good mysterious biome to explore, this is the one for you. The Pale Oak Forest biome is bringing a haunting, beautiful twist to the game, and I can't wait to break it all down for you. Let's get into it. So, what is the Creaking exactly? Minecraft 1.22 introduces a brand new biome called the Pale Oak Forest. Let me tell you, this place is straight up eerie. It's got this ancient ghostly vibe, like a forgotten forest that's been untouched for centuries. The name comes from the constant creaking sounds you'll hear as you move through the biome, whether it's the wind blowing through the pale oak leaves or the vines shifting around. It's as if the entire forest is alive and watching your every move. It's the perfect setting for some creepy builds, survival challenges. Think of it like this. You're walking through the woods, fog rolling in, the tree towering over you, and every step you take echoes with this unsettling creak. It's like you're not alone, but whatever is watching you is just out of sight. And that, my friends, is the biome's magic of the creaking. The entire biome is designated to keep you on the edge, making every exploration feel like you're on an adventure into the unknown. Now, let's talk about one of the key features in this biome, the pale oak logs and wood. Spectacular look to them. The texture is rough, withered, and ghostly. Perfect for creating that ancient, forgotten vibe. Whether you're building an eerie mansion, a spooky cabin in the woods, or even a run-down fort, pale oak is the way to go. And here's the best part. When you break down these logs, they let out this deep, creaking sound, almost like snapping an old, brittle bone. It's seriously satisfying, but also a little unsettling. You can strip these logs too, which gives them an even more decayed, ghostly appearance. These blocks are versatile enough to use in a variety of spooky builds, and they fit right in the haunted aesthetic Minecraft players love to experiment with. But here's where the Creaking update truly shines: the sound design. Minecraft has always been great with sounds, but this update takes it into the next level. Every time you place or break one of the pale oak blocks, you get this spine-chilling creak, almost like the wood is alive or hiding something within. The sound isn't just the background noise either. It's loud, clear, and almost echoes through the forest as if the trees themselves are creaking in protest. And it's not just limited to the wood. Everything in this biome has its own unique sound. The vines, the rustle and creaking move, the leaves, They whisper in the wind, adding to that unsettling vibe. When you are just walking through the forest, you'll hear the creak of branches underfoot. It's incredibly immersive, making it feel like the entire world around you is alive, and maybe a little haunted. Let's talk about the pale oak leaves and vines. These two blocks add so much to the eerie aesthetic of the pale oak forest. The vines are pale and thin with a ghostly tint, and when they grow, they're actually creaking, as if they're slowly overtaking everything around them. They give you this feeling that the forest is creeping in on you, wrapping around buildings or growing across the landscapes. It's like the biome itself is swallowing everything in its path. And then we have the pale oak leaves. These aren't just any leaves. When you look up at the canopy, the light barely filters through them. Sorry. When you look up through the cabins, the lights barely filter through them, casting eerie shadows on the ground. Every time the wind blows through, you hear this faint rustling sound like whispers carried through the trees. It's almost like the forest is alive, and the leaves are communicating each with each other. In some ancient, forgotten languages, it's creepy, but in the coolest way possible. Now we can't forget the pale moss and moss carpet. These are subtle blocks, but they add a lot to the vibe. The moss has sticky, pale green color that looks like it's been growing undisturbed for hundreds of years. It's perfect for covering up ruins or ancient structures to give them that haunted, overgrowing feeling. When you walk over the moss, you even get this faint creaking sound under your foot. It's almost as if the ground itself is old and decaying. Imagine covering an entire build with this moss. Ruins, ancient temples, forgotten castles. It's going to feel like you've stepped into another world. One that's been lost to time and nature. The details in this update are insane, and the pale moss really brings that ancient atmosphere to life. And yes, even the pale oak boats have that creek treatment. These boats are perfect for navigating eerie swamps or misty rivers. When you hop into one, every paddle stroke makes that familiar creaking sound, adding a sense of mystery and unease to your journey. And if you're carrying supplies, you can use the pale oak boat with chest. The perfect combination for spooky exploration trips. It adds that extra layer, immersion, making it feel like you're traveling through a long forgotten haunted wilderness. So let's take the big picture for a second. The creaking isn't just a biome with a few cool blocks. It's a whole vibe. The pale tones, creaking sounds, the overgrowing vines, the mist, the atmosphere. It all comes together to create one of the most atmospheric biomes Minecraft has ever seen. Whether you're into building spooky castles, forgotten ruins, or even creating survival challenges with a creepy twist, this biome gives you all the tools you need to make something truly unique. If you love role-playing, imagine setting your story into a forest where the trees creak as if they're alive, where the environment itself, like it's hiding something ancient and powerful. This update is going to give creators so much material to work with, whether you're building, exploring, or surviving in this haunted forest. So that's the Creaking a Spooky Atmospheric update. That's bringing a whole new dimension to Minecraft's world. From the pale oak blocks to the haunting sounds and eerie vibes. This update is perfect for builders, explorers, and anyone who loves a good mystery. Whether you're creating haunted mansions, exploring ghostly forests, or just enjoying the spooky sounds, this update has something for everyone. I'm seriously excited what kind of builds you come up with using these new blocks. Drop a comment down below and let me know what you're most hyped about in the Creaking update. And if you're loving this content, don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that notification bell so you don't miss any more Minecraft updates. Thank you all for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one. Flaming Potato out.